All right, let's crush the Sudoku. This one's called Reuben by Full Deck, and I'm missing a few cards. So standard Sudoku rules apply. We're going to have the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. And then we got ratio pairs. So cells separated by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio. So these are Kropke dots. These black dots, these numbers could be like 2-4 or 4-8. They're in a 2 to 1 ratio. And then we have sandwich sums. So clues outside the grid indicate the sum of the digits between 1 and 9 in that row or column. So if there's a 1 here and then a 9 here, these two digits would add to 4. Wherever 1 and 9 are, the numbers between them add to 4. And then okay, so all right, so hopefully that makes sense. Let's get started. So this 35, I know that the numbers in this row are the digits 1 to 9, and the digits 1 to 9 add to 45. And 9 and 1 themselves add to 10, so 45 minus 10 is 35. So the digits between 1 and 9 in this row add to 35, which is all of the rest of the digits. So these two numbers have to be 1 and 9 because the rest of the numbers have to go between them to add to 35. So that's useful, presumably. What other? So 31 and 30 are also pretty big. Okay, 33. Yeah, so the only way that's going to work is if this is a 1 or a 9 and this is a 2, right? Because since 35 was here and this is all of the digits, 33 is pretty close to 35. It's obviously just 2 less than 35. So the only way we get 33 is by putting a 1 or a 9 here and then excluding a 2. So that is definitely a 2. Okay, and now it seems like these are like communicating with each other almost. So now I'm putting a 1 or a 9 here. These add up to 31. But that's 4 off. Oh, okay, so we can't do... I was going to say we could leave out a 1 and a 3, but 1 is one of the numbers. 1 is sandwiched between 1 and 9. So 1 never counts towards the count. 1 never counts towards the sum. And so there's no way to do 4 other than putting a 4 here and putting a 1 or a 9 here. Because we're excluding, we need 4 less than 35 to go between the 1 and the 9, and we can't do it in 2 digits because we'd have to do a 2 and a 2, which is impossible in the same row, or a 1 and a 3, and we're using the 1 in the 1-9 thing, so we have to exclude a 4. So now the rest of the numbers in the row go here and add to 31. Okay, so 32. Yeah, so 32 is excluding a 3. Yeah, so 32 is excluding a 3. And the 1-9 has to go here because if it went here, I can't put a 1 or I have a 1-9 pair here. So to exclude a 3, I could put it here or here if there was no other information in the board. But I know that a 1-9 can't go here, so it has to go here and here. And then we're leaving out a 3, which is going to go here. Interesting puzzle Interesting start to the puzzle so far. Talking is hard. All right, so these have to add up to 26. Now we have a 1 and a 9 in this column. So these two have to add up to 5. Is that right? So the total, if it was all of the numbers between 1 and 9, it would be 35. But it's 26. So that means we have 9 left over, and one of the numbers is a 4. So these two numbers add up to 5. And don't use 4. So it's not 1, 4. So it is 2, 3. So the 2 goes here, and the 3 goes here. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, dude. Let me try to break down that logic one more time. I don't know if I was fully clear about this, right? So all of the numbers besides 1 and 9 add to 35. So since the numbers between 1 and 9 have to add to 26, that means we have 9, the difference between 35 and 26. We have a 9 sum difference between 9 sum difference sounds wild. We have 9 difference between 35 and 26. So one of the numbers was a 4. The other two numbers had to add to 9 with 4, so they had to add to 5. And then we couldn't use a 4. 1 4 is one of the 2 ways to make 5. The other way is 2 3. So the numbers were 2 3, and by Sudoku I had to put the 2 here and the 3 here. All right. Cool. So now I have like a bunch of 1s and 9s in the grid. Am I running out of steam though? So 2 2 All right, so the four clues mean that 1 and 9 have to be either 1 or 2 apart. Oh no, they have to be 1 apart. So 4 has to go between 1 and 9. Interesting. Because we're kind of running out of places to put 1 and 9. We have 1, 9 pairs in all 3 of these rows. And like I could put, so in this column, say I could put 1 and 9 here and then put a 4 here, but that obviously doesn't work. So like I can eliminate 1 and 9. 1 and 9 definitely can't go here. Could they go here? I could put a 1 or a 9 here. Yeah, that would work. And then I could put a 1 or a 9 here and then a 4 here. So that's a possibility. I can't put 1, 9 here. I'm just going to color the places that 1 and 9 could possibly go in this column right now. So 1 and 9 could, 1 or 9 could go here and here. Alternatively, I think it could go 1 and 9 there. 1 or 9 1 and 9 there with a 4 in the middle. And then I could also do 1 or 9 there, 1 or 9, 1 and 9 there. But I think those are the only 3 options in that column. So one of these, so this, or this is a 4 in the column. And then it's probably going to be very similar for this one, right? Am I just going to color these the same? I don't think there's this, so like, yeah, I can't put them here because the 4 can't go there. Okay, so that's fine. So it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same situation. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be right now, but I'm just thinking about this. So 4 is sandwiched between these somehow. So yeah, like 1 and 9 have to go in one of these pairs of colors in both of these columns, and then there's going to be a 4 between wherever the 1 and 9 are in both columns. I don't think that's helpful. I don't know what to do with that. All right, where am I supposed to go next, though? Oh yeah, so I can't put the 1s and 9s next to each other. I was thinking maybe I could, but then the 4s would go next to each other. So they definitely have to be different combinations. So like if this was 1, 9, I couldn't put 1, 9 here. I could put it here. Is there going to be some relationship with the horizontal clues and the 1, 9 clues? Is what I'm thinking. Like if I put a 1, 9 here, then I'm not going to be able to put 1 or 9 here. I'm not going to be able to put 1 or 9 here, but I could put it here, right? Like this could be a 9, this could be a 1, and these could add to 7, I think. This is getting tricky. I don't know where to go. Okay, I think I probably should try to think about something else, but I put kind of a lot of thought into this 4 thing. Is there any Sudoku for me to do? Like one of these has to be a 2. I don't think that's useful though. Are the black dots doing anything? So this number can't, oh wow, okay. So yeah, this is pretty limited. So this goes on a black dot. Okay, so this can't be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this is either a 6 or an 8, because those are the only digits that can go on a black dot. 1, 2, 4, 8, and 3, 6. So this now is either a 3 or a 4, but there's nothing looking at this. Like 20, like these middle clues aren't helpful, are they? 21's kind of big. 23 is kind of big, but not that big. Like 23, so we're leaving 12, a sum of 12 out. Oh, okay. So I mean, this can't be a 1. Could this be? This could be a 1 though. Like I'm just thinking. I was thinking maybe I can't start the 1, 9 up here. Like this could be 4, 8, and then like this could be 1, 9, because I'm leaving 12 out, right? So is that something I should be thinking about? I don't really know. Seems tough. Okay. So I mean, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it worth thinking about the numbers left in the column? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So the digits left in the column are 5, 6, 7, 8. So 21 for a 21 clue. Yeah, like I don't know what that's doing. Like for a 21 clue, I have what? 14. A sum of 14 left outside of 1, 9. I'm missing some concept here that I'm not really sure what it is. All right. I mean, so I know this is a 1 or a 9. So I guess I could even fit 15 in here, huh? I could do. So I can't use a 9 for the 15, but this could be 7, 8. Like 1 or 9 could go here, and this could be 7, 8. There's a lot of different ways to do 15. What am I missing? I think it must have something to do with this 4 situation. I just can't arrive at the right thing. I feel like I should be able to eliminate one of these, and then it'll lock in. I can just like make 1-9 pairs or something. I feel like that's what this must be. Like almost nothing is looking at these black dots. What in the world am I missing here? I feel like it must be something to do with this, and it's just not clicking for me. Oh, wait, the 30 clue. Yeah. Oh, how did I forget about the 30 clue? So 30 is excluding 5 from the total. I was like looking at this 30 clue earlier and then just forgot about it. So, and we have 3 and 2 here. So the 1 and the 9 absolutely have to go here, which is going to create a bunch of 1-9 pairs. Yeah, so now this is 7-8. Okay. Yeah, we're going now. So this is 7-8. Because 15 is the total between the 1 and the 9, and you can't use 6-9 because 9 is part of this. Okay, so now we got a 1 and a 9 here. Does that do anything? I don't know if that does anything. Maybe we're not going now. But that was definitely something I should have seen before. So 1 and 9 are completely excluded from these rows now. Yeah, so that eliminates this as a possibility. So blue is gone from here because this couldn't be a 1 or a 9. So the 4 in this row can no longer go there. So now these are my only 2 options. So 4 is going in one of these 2. No, that's not. Wait. In either here or here. 4 is going in one of these 2. Is that helpful at all? I don't feel like it is. And this didn't impact this at all. Okay, so I'm excluding 15 from this row. And now 1-9. So 1-9, the closest 1-9 and 1 and 9 can go together is here. And I have to exclude 15. And if they went there, this would have to be a 1, this would have to be a 2, which would be interesting. And this is like a pretty high number. Like if this is an 8, then these 2 add to 7. Seems possible. But if these are 1 and 9, then neither of these can be 1 and 9. Neither of these orange cells can be 1 and 9. Which would mean that the 1-9 would go here, and 1-9 would go here with the 4s. I don't think 1-9 can go here, right? I think that's probably impossible. Because then, how am I adding? Yeah, because I have to add to 20. So orange is impossible in this column, I think. If I try to put 1-9 here, where am I putting the other 1-9? It has to go, the furthest it can go away is here or here. And then that would mean that these 2 cells added, if it goes here, these 2 cells have added 20, which is impossible. And I'd have to put 20 here if this is a 1 or a 9. So it's impossible for this to be a 1 or a 9 in the row. So orange is impossible. If that's the logic I'm meant to be doing, that's hard. That's like extremely hard. Because I flagged this 4 stuff and now I'm like doing logic with it. Orange is impossible. So I've narrowed both of these down to only 2 possible places that I can put 1 and 9. Can I do something with the purple? That would be great. If I could just prove it was orange and blue, that would be great. I don't know how to do it. So maybe the 21 clue? Is there something similar happening there? Yeah, so probably, right? Like I can't, how would I put 1 or 9? How am I going to put 1 or 9 here? Wait. And it's, wait. I think my logic was backwards for this. It has to add to 15 between 1 and 9, which is perfectly possible. I was trying to do like subtraction or something. Between 1 and 9 has to be 15. Yeah, I was wrong about this, but the 21 is I'm gonna be able to eliminate the 21 for the reason that I was saying the numbers had to add to 20, but they have to add to 15. The clue is telling me they have to add to 15. The numbers outside of 1 and 9 have to add to 20, which is fine. I could put, if this was a 1-9, I could put a 1 or 9 here, and these could add to 15. I could definitely make that happen. That's the only way it would work, because I can't put a 1 or a 9 here. This cell can't be 15, but if I put a 1 or a 9 here, these can add to 15. I'm not going to have any problems, right? Like, oh, the only way to do it is 7-8. Okay, so that is kind of tough. So 1-9 here means 7-8 here. but it is possible. But but the logic that I was using for this was wrong, but it actually applies pretty well to this 21. So this can't be 1 or 9. If I try to put 1 or 9 here, then the closest I can put it is here, and I can't make these two cells add to 1 or 9. So this is not purple. So now, okay, so now 4 in this box goes in one of these two places, which is finally like something a little useful. So I'm either doing orange or blue in this column. So, I mean, they can't both be orange. There's got to be a way to eliminate one of these. Like, this has to be what I'm doing, I think. I could be wrong. There could be easier logic, but I've worked pretty hard through this now. So let's see if I can finish this off. So is there a reason that this 15 total doesn't work? Oh, yeah, this can't be a 1 or 9. Wait, how was I not seeing that? Yeah, so orange doesn't work for either one. Orange doesn't work for either one because if I put a 1 or a 9 here, actually, either one, only for this one, it doesn't. Orange doesn't work for this because if I put a 1 or a 9 here, I don't know how I was missing this pair here. So I can't put a 1 or a 9 in here or here or here or here. So the furthest I can put a 1 or a 9 away from this is here or here, and then that would mean that either one of these cells equals 15, which is impossible. So orange does not work in this column. Orange, it's not this. So blue was the one with the 1 and the 9. There's a 1-9 pair here, which means 4 goes here. That was a lot of work for a 4. I don't know if this is going to get anything done here. Now this can't be. Can it be? Yeah, this could be a 1 or a 9 because there's nothing going on in the row. And this could be a 1 or a 9 because I can now go like here or something. Okay, so how am I feel like I must be able to do this one now for some reason. All that work just for this? There's no way. I'm definitely pretty limited on where I can put 1s and 9s now. Okay, so the 23 clue, maybe there's something going on there. Like, where can I put 1 and 9? I can't put it on any of the ends. I don't have that many 1-9 pairs. Those are my only 1-9 pairs in the rows. I have more of them in the columns. Oh, okay, here's another one. Does that mean 1 or 9 has to go here? Because otherwise I'd have to go here to here. Yeah, that's impossible. So I need a 1 or a 9 here for sure. Because I can't put 1 or 9 here, here, or here. So if I don't put 1 or 9 here, I'd have to put it here and here. And then these two cells would have to add up to 23, which is impossible. So this is absolutely a 1 or a 9 to like allot for enough room to get the numbers to sum to 23. So 23 is, I can do it in 3 digits, right? 7 plus 8 plus 9 is 24. Yeah, so it can be done in 3 digits. But one of these two is definitely a 1 or a 9, and I think it's more than likely this one. And if it's this one, that means this is a 1, this is a 2. And if it's either this one and then I have some flexibility, or it's this one and these numbers are, oh no, but I can't do it without a 9. You can't add to 23 without a 9, so it has to be this one, yeah, because 6 plus 7 plus 8 is only 21, and I forgot that I can't use the 9 when I'm summing to the total here, the 23. So this is absolutely a 1 because it's on a black dot. It's either a 1 or a 9, and it's on a black dot, so it can't be a 9 because half of 9 is 4.5. So this is a 9, and then these 4 digits add to 23. Okay. Somehow these 1 and 9 don't see. Oh, they do see this. Okay, 1, 9. Is that going to do more stuff? No? That's crazy. All right, fine, dude. Fine. All right, 7. So probably the 7 in this row just goes next to this 1. Well, it couldn't go here. Could go here, and then this would be a 9. I don't know why I'm saying probably. It definitely could be 2 cells apart. Like this could definitely be a 9, and then these would just add to 7. There's plenty of ways. There aren't plenty of ways to do that. There's because 1 and 2 are being used here. So 3, 4. Yeah. So if this is a 1 or a 9, it's a 9, and these are 3, 4, and it goes 4, 3. It almost feels like I'm hashing that out. Otherwise, this is a 7 and this is a 9. All right, can I do something with the 15 clue or the 21 clue? Like I just did something with Yeah, there's probably something going on with the 21 clue. Yeah, because do I have to? They have to be 3 cells apart at least. Oh yeah, yeah. This is definitely 1-9, which is going to do a bunch of stuff. This is definitely 1-9 because at 21 I have to add to at least. There has to be at least 3 cells in that for sure, and that's 6, 7, 8, isn't it? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so 1-9 in the columns are both here. I can't put them in either of those columns. Can't put them in either of those columns. So the farthest apart I can make 1 and 9 are there and there, and they have to be 3 cells apart to add to 21. So it's 1-9 here. These are 6, 7, 8 to add to 21, and then so now purple is. So I put a 1 and 9 in purple. So this has to be purple. So this has to be a 1 or a 9, which means this is a 9 because there's a 1 seeing it. This is a 1. This is a 1. I can just get rid of the color. I think I had to do that. I think I had to do that color stuff. I could be wrong. There might be another way to do this, but that was hard. So 9 puts a 1 there, puts a 9 here, puts a 1 here, puts a 9 here, puts a 1 here, puts a 9 here, 9 here, 1 here, 9 here. All right, just did a bunch of 1s and 9s. That's cool. So now 4 goes here, in between the 9 and the 1. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is a 5. These are not 5. Okay, these add to, I was talking about this before, these add to 7. So this is a 4, this is a 3. Awesome. Okay, so definitely some progress made there. Just probably a lot of Sudoku now. This is a 1 by Sudoku, so that makes this a 2. I have almost all the 1s in the puzzle. This is a 1. I think I now have all the 1s in the puzzle. Okay. 2, 2. One of these two has to be a 2. This is a 2. One of these is a 2. Oh, this is a 2 by Sudoku, so that makes this a 2. Makes this a 2. Awesome. 1, 2, and 3 can't go on this black dot here. So this is either a 4, 6, or an 8. Can't be an 8. 4, 6, 8, and it can't be an 8 because that would make this a 4, and there's a 4 here. It still could be a 6, making this a 3, and it could be a 4, making this an 8. So those are the only possibilities. 3 and 8 here. Oh, so this is a 3 or an 8 as well. Oh no, 8 can't go here. We have an 8 triple there. Okay, so this is a 3, this is a 6, which makes this a 4 and this an 8, which makes these not 8. These two numbers are 5 and 7. So this can't be a 7, so this is a 5, this is a 7. These two numbers are 4 and 8. This can't be an 8, again, because of the triple. So this is a 4, this is an 8. These three numbers are 5, 6, and 7, I believe. 6 and 7 go up here, so this is a 5. These are 6, 7. This now is a 3. 3 digits left in the column. 5, 6, 8. Really, none of those numbers are in the row. I can't eliminate any of those from any of those spots. Oh, 8. Okay, so this can't be 8. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8 must be what we have in the row here. Not a lot of 5, 6, 7s, 8, 5, 6, 7s, and 8s in the puzzle. Wow, just 5, 6, 7, 8 in the column. Just everything is 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have a 6, 7 pair here, so this is 5, 8, which is going to do something probably. Yeah, this. So this is a 6, 7 pair. Wow, it doesn't help. I do get this number out of it though, and that's a 3. So that puts a 3 here by Sudoku. One of these two is a 3, and one of these two is a 3. So these are 3, 5, 6. So okay, so 6 goes here, and there's another number that I wasn't including, but 6 couldn't go here, so 6 had to go here, which puts 6 in one of these two. Yeah, so these aren't 6 anymore. So now this is a 6, 7 pair. Is that what I'm seeing? No. Okay, this can't be 6. Wait, this can't be 7 or 8 or 5. So this is a 6. And these two. Well, this one's forced because of the column. That's a 4. That makes this a 7. All right. 3 digits left in the row. 5, 8, and what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 left here. Not a lot of help there. This one can't be a 4. All right. Almost done with this. Let's finish it off. 4 digits left here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just 5, 6, 7, 8 again for like the 70th time. So these are 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 goes here. Awesome. Okay. So now it's just 5, 6, 7, 8 again. That's crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8. How am I going to hash this out? Is it? It's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this can't be 5. So 6, 7, 8. All right, 4. So 4 goes here in the column. So this is just 6, 7, 8 then. How do I finish this thing? It's one random column with this 3, 4, 5 thing, and everything else is 6, 7s, and 8s. 5, 6, 7s, and 8s. All right, the row 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a 4 looking at this. When did I do that? Okay, that's a 5, making this a 3, making this a 4. This is not a 5. So these are just 6, 7, 8, which is obviously not going to be done, but it will make a 6, 7, 8 triple in the box, which hopefully does something. 6, 7, 8 triple. So these are 2, 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3. So 2 has to go here. This is a 3, 5 pair. No? Nothing? Makes this not a 5. So one of these two has to be a 5. Okay, I mean, I've got everything tagged now. I must be missing, I'm missing something. I'm missing some kind of Sudoku thing that's done some of this. Have I not considered a sum at some point? Have I done all the sums? I don't really know. I don't think I ever thought about this 8 one. Yeah, this is an 8. Okay, there's 9 and 1 here, so this is definitely an 8. Which means that this is not, so that's the 6 here, 7 here. Yeah, I forgot about the sandwich clues for a second. So these are not 7. Are there other ones that I've forgotten about? Yeah, 15 maybe. So 5 can't go here because these have to add to 15. So this is 7, 8 to add to 15, which makes this a 5 and this a 7. This a 6, making this a 7. This is now an 8, making this a 5. Okay, so that did the whole thing. I just forgot about that sandwich clue. This is an 8. Oop, no, it's not. This is a 5. Okay, so this can't be a 7. All right. Oh, there's a 3 looking at this. This is a 5. This is a 3. This is not a 5. So this is a 5. What else am I missing? Oh, the sandwich clue probably. Yeah, so 3, 5. 3 and 5 is 8. So I need these to add up to 15. So this is not a 6, and so this is a 6. This is not a 6. Okay, now this is an 8. This is a 7. This is an 8. There we go. 7, 6. Not a 6. No way. What is going on here? 6, 7, 7, 8, 6, 8. 7, 8 pair. Oh, this is just looking at me. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Marathon. That was a tough one. I thought that was a very hard 1-star puzzle. I guess I just don't do these sum clues that much, but it's good. Cool logic for sure, but difficult. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.